Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Hobbs. I'm with Save the One. We are a global organization with over 600 plus women who've come to us who've conceived in rape. And all of those women who've come forward were also advised to abort by their doctors. They come to us specifically because we advertise and post, "We're here for you. We want to talk to you. We want to help you." And I'd really encourage you to check out our organization. 3 of my 4 children, I've got 4 already, 3 of them were recommended for abortion. And as I've watched all of you today, I keep hearing about the cases of rape. And when I was 19 years old, my first child was conceived in rape. I was raised to be pro-choice. I thought I was pro-choice. I thought I was for women's rights. I thought it was reproductive health care. I had that child that I conceived from rape, whom my doctor told me to abort, and that it was a justifiable, ethical reason to abort. My second and third child, they were said to be a threat to my life. My son Tristan, who is now 5, I had late diagnosed gallstones and acute pancreatitis that caused me to go into sepsis repeatedly. They were blaming the pregnancy and said, "You can just have another one." My third child, Gideon, at 24 and 25 weeks, he was diagnosed with meconium pseudocyst. They said he had 0% chance of survival and that he was a threat to my life. You can imagine as a mother, hearing this 3 separate occasions was very difficult. And by the time I had got to Gideon, I was very hurt and outraged. Each of these amazing 3 children has value. They are a person with value just like you or I. I want to speak on behalf of HB 481, maintaining, not discriminating against those who have been conceived in rape. Many people who are for abortion claim it's barbaric to force a woman who has conceived in rape to carry a child, the child of a rapist. But I am telling you today that my child is not the child of a rapist. She is a child of a rape survivor. And because of her, she offered me healing and hope and strength. Having an abortion would have been a second trauma to my body. Can you imagine a woman who has recently been raped, which is already a brutal and horrific thing, and now we have asked her, the doctor has advised her to have an abortion? And think about what an abortion entails. Think about what she is going to have to be awake and aware of this situation where they are going into a very sensitive, recently traumatized area of her body. Can you imagine the second trauma that would be? I find it horrific that we are, as a society, discriminating against babies and punishing them for another person's actions. If your biological father raped someone right now, and we sent the police to your home, they knocked on your door, they arrested you, and they gave you the death penalty. You got the death penalty for what another person did. Would that be fair? It wouldn't be. We would all be outraged. We would all be upset. And I am so disappointed and hurt to see children like my daughter or like my 2 sons that are exploited as being unworthy of life, that they are less than human. They don't matter. Do not exploit children like mine. Please, I beg of you. Don't advocate for these false beliefs that is in some way helping women like me to have an abortion, to give them abortion, when it's only that trauma. Especially in cases of rape. Imagine enduring that dangerous, invasive procedure. Rapists, child molesters, and sex traffickers love abortion. It enables them to continue perpetrating again and again. Our network of women grieve at how continually we are saying that they're the exception, that they're devalued and they don't matter. We are sending the message to these people that they're not worthy of life or deserving to be here. Exceptions deny the right to life and deny equal protection. I know that you guys touched on the 14th Amendment. And I know that we discussed that no state shall deny a person equal protection of the laws, deprive a person, deprive a person of right to life without due process. I also wanted to take a moment because there was something that I believe it was Representative Mitchell said that I agreed with about the lack of scientific difference between a child conceived in rape and a child that's not. That really struck me. There is no difference. These are children. These are precious babies. So I know that I'm running out of time here. I wanted to summarize by saying, I really hope to raise my children in a country that does not discriminate babies based upon race, gender, disability, or way of conception. I am urging you to please pass on HB 481 without exceptions so that we do not send the message to our people groups that their lives are worth less than anyone else. Thank you.
Representative Petrie, you had a question?
Yes, Madam Chair. I just wanted to say to the lady, we appreciate very much. We can tell how heartfelt this is to you. And to everyone, I just wanted to call, something just struck me as I was sitting here, because everybody here is passionate about this. And to both sides, I want to say this. You know, it struck me. We're talking about human beings. Recently on the Georgia coast, we sentenced a man to 21 months in jail for stealing turtle eggs, embryos of turtles. We sentenced that man to 21 months in jail. Today we're talking about, regardless of what side we're on, I saw that loud and clear as I was listening to it. We're talking about human beings. And so I appreciate that you're here and others are here and that we're having this conversation because it is an important discussion, and that's what I'm talking. It's an important discussion. Far more important than anything else we could be discussing today. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Okay. Representative Hutchinson, are you?
Thank you,
This is the
Madam
last
Chair.
question on this. We'll go.
I just wanted to commend the young lady for her story and for your organization and for the services that you provide. And I am so happy that you were able to have that choice to raise your children. But as a professional social worker for the last 20 plus years, I can tell you that you have skills that not everyone has. Not everyone has the coping skills that you have. Not everyone can handle the situation that you were in. That's why I'm glad that you had your choice, and I'm glad that women have their choice just in case they can't handle what you did. That's it. Thank you.
For clarification, so you're saying still that it's okay to kill an innocent human?
I don't think you need to ask that question.
Okay.
Thank you.